wheel is something that has to be handled and taken into account carefully. So overall, we are providing 10.5 kilowatt power coupled with a 4-speed hypershift manual gearbox. This delivers 520 Newton meters of torque at the wheel, which is crazy fast when it comes to riding. And with ride modes and inbuilt liquid cooling, this is going to be the most reliable electric powertrain that you can find in the market today. Going next from how the power is consumed, I would like to kind of move into how the energy is stored. This is where we've gone through a lot of engineering and design changes, upgrades over the years to integrate the battery management system, and the power electronics, all of it in one integrated package. This package takes into consideration thermal, mechanical, structural, and safety requirements overall. This package was being built together to kind of add to the structural effort of the vehicle. It has also been designed to make everything very compact and neat. Talking about the brains of the battery, the SuperSmart BMS is allowing you to do significantly advanced functions on the battery side itself. This is the master and commander of the entire liquid cooling technology. The BMS is sophisticated enough to give you state of charge, health, power, and a lot more information about the state of your battery to you when you need it. And this is a system that's really going to be in charge of making sure your batteries are going to get you through any weather at any point in time. Talking about the overall integrated thermal management system, everything that releases heat on the bike, be it power electronics, be it batteries, be it motors, everything requires care. It's not that is it possible to do it without the liquid cooling? Yes, but for the performance that we want to deliver, the experience we want to give, the reliability that we want to have on the product, this is the core beating heart of that technology. Overall, the power pack comes with a standard 5 kilowatt hour capacity, coupled with a SuperSmart BMS and inbuilt liquid cooling, is going to deliver 125 to 150 kilometers of range that truly matters. Let me show you a short video of how this power delivery system is going to perform on the vehicle. So while we've spoken about how you're going to get from point A to point B, in life connections truly matter. And for us, a vehicle that's not really connected to you didn't make sense. It just did not. So at this point in time, we decided to provide state-of-the-art communication technology at the touch of your fingertips. This is a device that's going to allow the vehicle to connect to you and provide information to you when absolutely necessary. The UI here has been redesigned to take into account all riding conditions and provide the best visibility when required. The biggest challenges when people face, you would have to take your phone out when riding just for 3 things. First one, navigating to a location. We've solved that by integrating navigation onto the dashboard in a way that's easily accessible, easily legible, and something that's quite intuitive to use. The second part of this problem is what happens when you get a phone call? You have one way of being anxious about not knowing who's calling. It could be a loved one or it could be a spam caller. Now that we've introduced getting the call on the phone, the next step is how do you inform somebody that you're truly riding at this point in time? And that is where we are introducing the auto reply feature from the vehicle itself to tell everyone that you are riding and are not available to speak at this point in time. Last but not least, music. Why should driving be boring? And why should guys in 4-wheelers have all the fun? We are allowing music to be controlled from the dashboard itself so that the last piece, be it navigating, be it communicating, or be it enjoying a ride, there is no reason to reach out into your pocket at all. Going further, ride stats. With the 80 plus sensors that are there on the vehicle, the ride stats part is something that's been designed to give you the right bits of information to allow you to either increase the efficiency of the vehicle, understand the way you're riding the vehicle, or simply just out of curiosity to know how you're doing. And all of this in terms of software on the vehicle is being powered by a state-of-the-art processor which is running a 7-inch touchscreen, state-of-the-art connectivity, and a 9-axis IMU, which is going to allow you to do a lot more in terms of features such as crash detection and others. But more on that we will be talking about later. Talking about the next piece of being connected is the mobile app. You are able to control key elements of the vehicle, you are able to find the vehicle, you are able to understand whether it's charging at a certain point in time or not. You really don't want to be stuck in a position where you've left your vehicle for charge and when you go back, for some reason charging is not happening. You want your vehicle which is truly connected to inform you that yes, everything's going great or I need attention. And that is where we have introduced vehicle controls onto a smartphone app to make sure you're always ready to drive out when you need to. Next is advanced ride stats. I would probably call them stats for geeks. This is going to tell you every turn by turn, second by second information on how you've performed over a ride. It's going to tell you torque values, it's going to tell you power values, it's going to give you your lean angles. This information is available and we are making it available to you as a user individually for every ride that you've taken. It will be available for you to go back and look at. Talking about the last piece of not reaching into your pocket, we said why not take this experience to the next level. And the only other thing we ever reach out to other than the phone or riding a bike is the key. This product is going to be completely passive keyless entry. You will walk up to the bike, press a button and you're good to go. There is no need to take a key out of your pocket. It is truly a keyless experience. So I'd like to now show you a short video on all the communication features that are there on the vehicle and how that's going to really impact lives. So while we've spoken about the powertrain and the connectivity, the core riding pleasure is also built in how the mechanical systems come together. And that is where I'm going to talk about braking first. With front and rear disc brakes and ABS functionality, this bike will give you the braking power to stop and stop all the torque that's coming out of the motor. And that was very essential for us because we wanted something that is fast, nimble, but something that can also be kept under control at all times. This has been made on a dual cradle frame. The product's been made on a dual cradle frame where the intent to lower the CG because of the position of the battery pack has been made. This vehicle handles like I've never seen anything before. It is grounded. I mean, there's no way you're going to be struggling to manage either the weight or the handling overall of the torque on this vehicle. The dual cradle frame truly allows us to do that.